Trump and the Democrats, like, what is going on? So we're going to start by watching this video. Now, let me just say, I would like to start off by saying it's telling that they need to make this video, okay? Now, why do they even need to make this video? Because during Trump's first term, he wanted to shoot protesters in the knees. He asked generals to do shit that they said, whoa, that breaks the Constitution. He's been trying to break the Constitution this entire term. Oh, I can do the Insurrection Act if I want to. Oh, Trumpy! Right? Or, you know, he's trying to use 𝗙𝗵𝗪. And you know what I'm saying? Like, every day he's trying to send the military in. He's tweeting apocalypse now memes and shit and implying that he's going to go to war with cities. Like, fuck off. So, yeah, do the troops need a reminder that if Trump tells you to go and kidnap Gavin Newsom or to go and shoot 𝗣𝗡𝗪𝗏, that you say, fuck off, dude? Yeah, of course he needs a reminder. But the fact, guys, the fact that we're in a situation where we even need to deal with this is, like, bizarre. There has never before been a president who just openly said, I'm gonna fucking break the law and the Constitution, right? And then a whole bunch of people are like, yeah, go break the law. The same people, they call themselves law and order. Like, fuck off. But so anyway, let's watch the video that got him up in arms and see what we got.
I'm Senator 𝗙𝗪𝗏.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris Deluzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative 𝗙cie 𝗶𝗆𝗆.
Congressman Jason Crow.
I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
And the intelligence community.
Who take risks each day
To keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military,
And intelligence community professionals.
against American citizens.
like us. You all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad.
But from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law.
Or our Constitution.
We know this is hard.
And that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
In the Army.
Our Navy,
The Air Force.
Your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws.
our Constitution,
And who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
I mean, dude, what's the problem with that? They were very clear. It even said it on the screen. Don't follow illegal orders. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Now, I get why Trump is pissed off about it, because he knows that they're doing it because of him, because he's a shitbag, and because he is trying to blur the lines on that law thing that he doesn't like. He wants to be able to, you know, bone saw and arrest and 𝗙COD and whatever, trample the Constitution. He wants his little ICE people to be able to go and drag people out of their homes and shit so he can send them to a third-party jails, or just, you know, take command of cities at his whim. Dude, what a dink. But anyway, so his reaction to this was not good. So Trump got on Truth Social and had a fucking meltdown. Remember the day of the Epstein vote when Trumpy didn't tweet at all? 0 tweets after the Epstein vote. Remember? And the next day he was like, I blew my stack. And Bubba was like, yeah, he definitely blew his stack. Right? He tweeted 0 tweets after the Epstein vote. But look at what happens today. Not only did he tweet about this, but then he started retweeting like all day long because he was having a fucking meltdown. And I mean, there's a number of reasons why he's having a meltdown, because I think reason number one is I think that video's a reminder, okay? It is a very powerful reminder to all of the people in the military that he's a fascist pig. They're all reminded of that we see you, we know what you're going through. You don't have to follow this shit if it's illegal. I mean, there's some shit going on, even with those firing missiles into the boats, where people have questioned the legality of that. Hint, hint, it's not legal. I mean, cornered rat is a great way of putting it. He is going to lose it, guys. Now, my thing is this, is again, I am all for pushing him and driving him into a frenzy, because the thing about Trump is when he gets agitated, he unravels. He's going to start flailing. He's going to start overreaching. And then ultimately, he's going to behave in a way that's going to help us win the House. Because remember, that's the goal, guys. We win the House and it's over. His administration is over. It is effectively even more done than it is now. I believe it ended with the Epstein vote, but once the House has been won, he is done. So is ICE. Holman, they will all be investigated, right? Kristi Noem and all of her financial improprieties and Holman's $50,000 in the paper bag, all of that shit. Pam Bondi, when we win the House, dude, they are all going to be under lock and key, bro. It's going to be the end of the end. And Trump knows it. But so look at what he says. He starts with this, saying it's called seditious behavior at the highest level. Each one of these traitors to our country should be arrested and put on trial. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. We won't have a country anymore. An example must be set. Okay, so the first thing he does is he calls for them to be arrested. For what? Saying you don't have to follow an illegal order? A bunch of military people who've served in the military who didn't have bone spurs, you don't have to follow illegal orders. What did they do, bro? That's literally like in basic training, boss. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? It's literally in the oath. Then he retweets these like random fucking Truth Social accounts. Dude, think about this. The president isn't even on a regular social media network. He's on his own social media network. He's such a fucking loser. He had to create his own network of Trump worship. Then look at this one. Hang them. George Washington would. That's interesting. I thought we were like against political violence. What is going on, dude? But dude, this is so problematic, guys. It's like an iron cross. Like, what is the fucking president doing? The president's retweeting this account? I mean, that shit is no bueno, bro. This is the president, guys. Political violence guy. All right, he keeps going, though. Sedition is inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state. That's not what they said. Inciting people, engaging in conduct or speech that incites others to rebel or use violence against the established government or state. It involves promoting disaffection, hatred, or contempt toward the government, its constitution, or the rule of law. My God, they didn't do that at all. Okay, they didn't incite any violence. They said how much they love their country and how important the Constitution and the rule of law is. And all they did was repeat the oath that says you don't have to follow illegal orders. Bro, this is crazy. Sedition. Shut the fuck up, Trumpy. Oh, and then he one-ups it. He says himself, seditious behavior punishable by death. What I thought was interesting was how people who made a big deal about Charlie Kirk were reacting to this. These guys just went through this thing where they're like, oh my God, political violence. They killed Charlie, whoever they is. So I would imagine Andrew Colvett would be like, whoa, President Trump, you need to tone it down, bro. We just lost Charlie Kirk. And now you're calling for death of people in Congress? Like, this political violence has got to stop. Oh, look at what he says. You encourage the military to refuse orders from the lawful civil authority, which is flagrantly illegal. Trump is a commander-in-chief, not you. You were advocating for the third worlding of the U.S. government, where a military junta, dude, Jesus, could simply choose, seize, control. It's the definition of sedition. You don't get to define what an illegal order is. The law does. And when there's a dispute, the courts decide. Dude, what a fucking dink, bro. Dude, what the fuck, bro? You see that shit, though? Dude, these guys are clowns. The thing about this guy, this 𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀 saying you don't get to decide what the law is, define what an illegal order is, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Every soldier has the power. They know what the Constitution says. They know what the fucking law says, 𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀, you piece of shit. You don't wrap up in court. Every soldier who takes that oath to uphold the law and the Constitution has a right to identify illegal orders and refuse to obey them. Okay? That is the right you have. It's your duty as a soldier. And I'm sorry, 𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀, that you obviously have no one in the military in your fucking family, clearly. But let me just tell you, somebody who every male in my family but me was in the goddamn military, some of them for 20 years, they have a right. The soldiers know what is lawful and unlawful and what's breaking the Constitution. And I'm sorry that you piss your pants over Charlie Kirk, but when the president says he's going to kill people and commit political violence, all of a sudden you're okay with it. You fucking dirtbag, bro. Like, come on. Dude, this guy is a fucking clown, boss. Oh, look at this. I hear the Democrats are suddenly upset about political violence. He does the empty chair. Like, ooh, oh, yeah. Dude, well, the Democrats experienced political violence actually before Charlie Kirk there, you dumb fuck, 𝗙𝗍𝗹𝗪𝗀. But you don't know that because you don't actually give a shit. You don't give a shit about anything but your own shit. Dude, look at this. Me, when I see Christmas decorations up before Thanksgiving, I guess he's finding it humorous. So to him, he thinks it's a big joke. The political violence is a big joke to them. But like, oh, if you say anything about Charlie Kirk, though, like, look out. He's going to melt. He's going to melt. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.